It's the procedure to replace a thermostat in a Ford F-150. This happens to be the 5.4 liter on a 2000 model. First thing you need to do is disconnect the negative post of the battery. After the battery is disconnected on the passenger side of the radiator, on the lower end there is a petcock. We'll unscrew that and drain the coolant from the radiator. It is vitally important that the engine is cold when you do this. To assist in the draining of the radiator, we'll loosen up the cap on the overflow bottle. Next, we'll remove this cover over the throttle body. On the driver's side, we will just loosen the two screws, the two bolts, and over here we will completely remove this and the cover will slide off. Next, we'll plug the electrical connection, undo the clamp for the air filter, and then disconnect this air box here so we can get access to the thermostat housing. Need to remove the bracket for the power steering pump reservoir, and I believe those are 8 millimeters. Now with the power steering bracket moved out of the way, we will take and on the side of the thermostat housing is two 10 millimeter bolts. We'll remove those. Next, we'll take and remove the thermostat housing. Just wiggle it around and it should come off, and if not, tap it on lightly with a block of wood. The thermostat housing out of the way, we'll clean the surface, remove the gasket, and pull out the old thermostat. I'm just going to clean the surface here with a little brake clean on a rig, and on the bottom of the thermostat housing. And there is a rubber O-ring that goes on there as the gasket, and it is highly recommended that that be replaced. I'll reinstall these bolts. We're going to torque them to 15 to 22 foot-pounds or 20 to 30 newton meters. Now we'll install the power steering reservoir bracket to the top and reconnect the air intake, and we'll have to fill it up with coolant and run the engine and circulate it around. We'll reinstall the negative post of the battery. Now that took it for a test drive, it's up to operating temperature, and it is blowing warm air. We'll go and check the coolant reservoir and see how much it dropped, and after the engine cools we'll add some more coolant. Coolant level is full. We'll take and check it in a day or so and top it off if we need to. Checking around the thermostat housing for some leaks, and everything looks good.